In the monsoon-beaten Batanes Islands, the dwellings are designed and built not only to withstand the battering of the most severe of storms, sea sprays, gusts and rains. They are also built to overcome devastating earthquakes. With knowledge of processing lime for building, the ivatans are able to construct their more familiar houses made of stone and mortar known as calicanto. The most common type is a one-story house with a partially submerged basement used as storage, referred to as Sinadumparan or maituab, depending on the roof configuration. Two-story houses are called raku. Very thick stone and lime masonry are topped with gable or hip roof. An elaborately crafted truss system with a combination of bamboo, reed, rattan, and kogon roof cover. Wooden post and lintel frameworks are implanted in the walls. A meter-thick kogon thatch, vukid, sharply slopes down and is heavily fastened onto a ceiling. The fourth windowless wall faces the direction of the strongest typhoon winds, as the house is oriented north-south. A big roof called panpe, made of strong ropes, fastened securely to the ground via strong pegs or large stone anchors, is thrown over the entire roof during typhoons.
Before the Spaniards came, the ivatans lived on the slopes of mountains. Dampier recorded that they inhabit together in small villages built on the sides and tops of rocky hills, 3 or 4 rows of houses one above another, and that they may not be assaulted from above, they take care to build on the side of such high, steep, perpendicular precipice, altogether inaccessible. One of these places must have been what is now the Raquaidi settlement, where one still finds remains of an old habitation, such as columnar stones with holes, and what used to be food grinders.
From the archaeological evidence, there were traces of houses and walls and boundaries of houses in between each other, and was a settlement.
Dr. Dizon also found that the ijangs, or what many ivatans believe were citadels, were also habitation sites.
Sabidug has one of the best ijangs from probably the 12th to the 16th century AD. It was one of the best habitation place that they've had, and it could be used also as a fortress. But the more important thing is we found some low pack walls, terrace around the Sabidug Ijang, indicating for vegetable cultivation. And whether or not there were warfares is questionable.
The missionaries reported that the houses were so small they looked more like caves. They were made of kogon, constructed to take advantage of the contour of the terrain, and were situated near the sea facing the east and northeast to protect themselves from the winds. Governor Jose Basco y Vargas not only resettled the ivatans, he also brought in masters to teach the locals how to build houses made of stone, lime, and sand. Later, in 1895, Father Anastasio Idigoras noted an improvement in the houses and settlements in the islands. He said, the province had substitutes for wood which were lime and sand. These they had in abundance and could obtain without difficulty. These materials were the most appropriate for building purposes in these islands, as they were more often than not exposed to strong typhoons. So the greater number of houses in the islands of Batan and Sabtang were of mortar and stone with kogon roof. The houses were grouped together in an orderly manner that is asymmetrically in straight lines.